So there's a video of a special needs girl who got 50 days in jail for trying to steal $100 worth of stuff out of a Target.
Okay, good afternoon. Tell me your name, please.
Hi, Judge. My name is Amara Leah Bryan.
Okay, hi. You're here for initial appearance. You had a failure to appear for a petty theft. Your bond is currently set at $500.
There was an offer made to Ms. Bryan of an adjudication credit cost investigation to OPD in the amount of $339.70, and there's a no return to Target at 4650 Millennia Plaza Way.
She would like to accept the state's offer and enter a plea of no contest.
Okay, Ms. Bryan. Did she swear in already? Can you raise?
Right hand. Solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you're going to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes. Oh, yes, Judge.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. So, ma'am, I've been here.
So y'all tell me how. How did this young lady slip through the cracks and end up in jail for 50 days? Tell me how. Just take a guess. Right? It's hard for me to get this one because the people in and around this case that could see that obviously this young lady needed special needs because she is so sweet and so innocent. Did she know she was stealing? Probably so, or maybe not. I don't know. But you can clearly see by the way that she speaks that she should not be judged as a grown adult. Anybody else should be judged when it comes to this case. So it really bothers me that y'all looked at her and spoke to her and then looked at and said, yeah, go ahead. Like whoever of y'all that looked at this and said, yeah, we're going to give her 50 days. Or I don't know how exactly it went because they said that, I don't know, the judge did it as time served or whatever. So I guess she was already in there for 50 days. But somebody put her in there for 50. All right. And then there was people that were assisting her day to day in the prison or jail or whatever she was at, who were speaking to her and dealing with her, that also knew she was special needs. And it's like, you in here for trying to steal $100 worth of stuff. And from what was read in one of the posts that I came across, she didn't even make it out the store with the stuff. Right? And then what was also, just to put it all in perspective, it cost taxpayers somewhere, I think, around the tune of $5,000 to house and feed her and all of that stuff, whatever, for 50 days. But she stole $100 worth of stuff, or attempted to steal $100 worth of stuff. And then y'all have her, she got to pay back $300 something, $370 or something like that. After spending 50 days, like, whoever saw that fit to let her spend 50 days, you should get 50 days in jail. You really should. Y'all really should, because I'm sure it was more people that was a part of this decision to be made. And when it comes to wondering why it happened, so many people wonder why. You don't have to wonder why that much. It's not really hard to figure out. Soon as you click on a video and see who it is that we're talking about, and the hue of her skin color, you can tell right then and there why an injustice happened. Right? Why it was not really cared about once she was in there. Somebody probably noticed the first day she went in, like, I don't think you're supposed to be here. But, oh well. Go ahead and ride it out. And yet y'all keep telling me, y'all keep coming with this, oh, the racism doesn't exist. It doesn't happen. You just don't feel that it happens. You don't feel the injustice until it happens to one of yours. And all I'm asking is, how insensitive do we have to be? You understand what I'm saying? My heart ain't that cold. This video would make me angry had the special needs person been black or white or brown or whatever hue or color it was. This would anger me as it does now. But it especially angers me because we know, looking at this young lady, as sweet as she is, we know that y'all looked at her, as sweet as she is, and still hated her because of what the color of her skin was. And you let her sit in that cell for 50 days. And you be as harsh to, well, she tried to steal, she deserved, you know what I'm saying? Where if it was one of your babies in there that was the same hue of color as you, all of a sudden you would be much more compassionate. You understand what I'm saying? You'd be writing letters and emails like white folk do. Would have had her out of there in 3 days. You understand what I'm saying? But it's just, man, it's just whack all the way around. But this is also one of the reasons that I was irritated years ago when hearing the news that they were closing all type of facilities that house people with mental health issues. And you dig what I'm saying? Because everybody that commits a crime is not just a regular person that just knew what they were doing and committed a crime. Sometimes people who commit crimes, and we can see them a lot more often since the days of when they shut down those facilities, because these people are out here struggling with their mental health. And in some cases, they snapping and doing stuff, or, whatever the case, it's case by case basis, but whatever it may be, they end up in jail instead of in a place other than jail where they can really get some help or get better care, or, you dig what I'm saying? Because there's no way this young lady should have been in jail for 50 days. Like, it's irritating, man. It's irritating to me that y'all find ways to keep looking at the things that happen to black folk, the tragedies that happen to black folk is, I don't see nothing race related to that, right? But all of a sudden, when this one of yours, then all of a sudden all of a sudden you have compassion. My heart ain't that cold, as I say. I have compassion. No matter what the situation is, I can have compassion for different colors. Because I love like God told me to love. I have that in me. I don't have to try. I've been blessed enough to have family and people around me who placed the right things in me and prayed the right things into me and showed me the path of God. So the love, they loved me the right way. So the love is in me. It's in me to give. But some of y'all, like I say, hatred is a learned behavior. It's a learned behavior. When they were hanging black folk back in the day, tarring them and feathering them, all type of crazy stuff, they were standing there together with their families. Their kids were there for that, taking pictures together. You understand what I'm saying? So hatred is a learned behavior. And some of y'all have that in you because your mama and your daddy placed that in you. Your granddad, fresh in the Ku Klux Klan, placed that in you. And even after they took them hoods off, they kept placing that same ideology from generation to generation. Keep teaching them babies to hate like that, and they grow up still hating. And then y'all had a nerve, many of you, to call yourself a Christian still. And still hate the way that you do. That is, man, that is amazing that you can pull that mental acrobatics off in your head. But I guess it's the same mental acrobatics that the rappers do when they rap about all of the debauchery and violence that they rap about, and then get on the stage and say, "Oh, I just want to thank God for everything." No, sir, God ain't have nothing to do with all of that you talking about. You praying to a different entity. You understand what I'm saying? You see, I can keep it real all the way around. I can tell the truth about my people when we wrong. I often do it on this channel. I hold my people accountable because I want us to be better. But I still love my people. Can you hold your people accountable, white folk? When they doing wrong? Or you just gonna keep pretending like y'all don't see it? Or keep pretending like, you know what I'm saying? Like it ain't foul. Until the foulness shows up at your door against one of your own. I'm just asking the questions, man. But this your boy P. Camp. Tell me what you think, what you don't think. Get at your boy.